It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Lions and the Cardinals, and it's coming up
time
next.
for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. Not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Throwing, Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. 1st down and more inside the 20. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray, first overall pick in 2019. Wows you with those highlight plays over the years. Off the injury, Greg, the Cardinals quarterback, is once again the exciting Kyler Murray.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. With that, why don't we take a look at the draft class from 2024. This was the year of offense, at least in terms of the 1st round. Only 9 defensive players taken the entire 1st round, none until the 15th pick. So these guys feel like they got some great value in adding a versatile defender. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the give, this is Connor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll go right back to Connor. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back here. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a lot of people were confused about the Jameson Williams draft selection a couple years ago, Mike. Coming off injury, got hurt late in his career at Alabama. But let's not forget, when this guy was healthy, he was the best wide receiver in college. And now we're starting to see a lot of those qualities that we saw in that last year at Alabama play out at the professional level.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Throwing here is Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up. They'll go play action with Goff. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll go again here to Connor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll tuck it and take off.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. On play action, Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Throwing again is Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Again, it's Murray. Taking off, he'll try, and he will power his way into the end zone. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. The Lions called their first timeout.
Nice first down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the second-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end-only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville. And seeing him work.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where it was the visiting Packers who were able to come in and win this one on the road. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And you can see currently...
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Cardinals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Our next drive getting ready to start, and we'll let you know what's coming up here later tonight. It is a good one. The Chiefs and Falcons in Atlanta. Second primetime appearance for the Falcons in the last 2 weeks. Then on Monday, a doubleheader comes your way. It's the Jags and the Bills in Orchard Park. Note the start time, 7:30 Eastern, followed by the Commanders and Bengals. That kicks off at the usual 8:15 starting time.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Connor's got the first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Connor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
We'll try and run for this with Connor. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Detroit. Goff to throw. Quick slant caught by St. Brown. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Goff to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. 2nd down and 8. Now, Goff. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, we'll take... an opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. A task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throwing, Goff. That is caught. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll run with Montgomery. Good blocking, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he will score. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him, run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. To throw is Goff. Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaway.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. That one caught by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Murray. To the outside, he's got Harrison. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Now it's Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To throw again is Murray. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play. 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Here's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. A run here with Gibbs. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Lions first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to get
to the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker. He works free, right side. Still on the move. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cards offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
All day.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes